Okay! It's starting! One of my audio plugins broke and now it's gonna mess with how loud it is, but I didn't have time to restart the computer, so I'm just gonna have to scream. I guess. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hi, Nikki! Boop! Welcome to... Oh, I stopped moving. Wait for it. Wait for it. Welcome to my white void of... No, that doesn't work. I'm gonna pick me up and shake me. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna disappear into the void and then I'm gonna come back, okay? Oh no, I'm invisible! Oh my gosh, this is so scary and freaky! It's dark and I can't see! It's all nothingness! And I'm restarting the program. I'm so good at this. I was hoping to come in strong on this one, but you know, technology never works the way you want it to. It really doesn't. Okay, come on. Come on, VTube Studio. Do the thing. Connect to the phone. You know you want to. It's because I had to look up my Splice password on my phone to make the audio plugin work, but then it still didn't bring up the plugin. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Go into settings. Oh, this is fun. Okay. See, I made the resolution really big is the problem. Okay. And then I gotta pick the camera button. Wait for it. Okay. Wait, where's the... Is it camera button or is it this thing? Where is the thing that connects it to your phone? I have to like unconnect it and reconnect it. You know how it goes? Okay, connect USB and then reconnect the USB. Okay, and then I pick the device. Okay. Is she moving? Is she doing? No. No, she's not. Wow. Why do these things happen to me? I had everything all set up and ready to go, and then I was like, no, I need my phone to look up a password, and everything broke. Okay, hold on. Go to settings from here, and then we say, okay, connect USB. Failed to start USB. Why are you like this, VTube Studio? Failed to start USB. Well, how is everybody anyway? How are you doing? I think the chat box should be up in the... Oh, it's not. Please make sure the device you want to use is unlocked. And paired with... What if I unplugged it and plugged it in? Are you guys glad you came to my stream to watch me struggle with my technology? Man, I should have been talking about RANMA by now and how great RANMA is, but alas. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do that, and then do that. Pressing buttons. Pressing buttons is fun. You just press buttons until something works. You know what I mean? You know what? Don't worry about the fact that I'm only a sliver. That's stupid, huh? I'll never be a professional. But thanks for sticking with me. Oh dear, I've seemed to have completely disappeared off the face of the earth. See how VTube Studio one? Okay, I gotta wait for it. Pick the model. There she is. And then I get, okay, she got her little stuff. That's fine. And then we connect USB. Connect USB, please, for the love of all that is holy. Oh my God, I'm moving. Yes, I'm a genius. I'm still a sliver, but I'm a genius sliver, right? How did that happen, though? Wait for it. Alt button. Oh, wait. No, you don't want to see that. Wait. I'll get there. I always figure it out eventually. You know, a lot of people in the RANMA 1.5 fandom are like tech nerds. Not me. I don't know what I'm doing ever. Okay. Now I'm really small for some reason. Let me enlarge. I need to be large and in charge. Am I in charge yet? How about now? Wait. How about now? That's large enough. I'm satisfied. Wait. That's better. Hello. And welcome to my lecture. Everybody shut up and sit down and sit in your seat. Okay? We're gonna We're gonna talk about anime. Hi. Oh, Nikki's trying to figure out how people commission artists. Oh, here's what you do, Nikki. You slide into their DMs and you be like, "Hi, I like your art and I would like to purchase some. What are your rates?" And you know, if they say I'm not taking commissions right now, that's like the worst thing that could happen, basically. So, you know, just try it. See what happens, right? Hi, Freya. Welcome to my white void. I'm struggling. It's real struggle hours up in here. You know, I even started a half hour early. Can you believe that? I started a half hour early getting everything set up and everything was fine. And then my audio plugin broke down and it, you know, these things just happen. Anyway, forget about that. We're going to talk about the greatest invention ever bestowed upon mankind. I am referring, of course, to Microsoft Paint. Oh, I disappeared again. Wait, there's my paintbrush. Okay, let's... Whee! I'm alive! Okay, hi. Hello. I hope the chat box is working. I guess I'll have to type something in chat and I'll figure it out. Okay. The greatest invention ever known to humankind. Microsoft Paint. It's got a lot more bells and whistles on it than I remember, honestly. But you know, it's still paint, right? You can still paint with it. That's the most important thing. And of course, the other greatest invention of all time, manga, specifically RANMA. Oh my gosh, somebody's in my chat box. Let me just scooch. Freya! The greatest thing ever invented was pickles? That is your opinion, and you're entitled to it, Freya. I feel pretty neutral about pickles. Like, I actually had one with my sandwich today, because I had a sandwich on a bagel for my lunch. And, like, yeah, pickles go good with some things. But, like, other things, pickles don't really go with some other things. So, I feel really normal about pickles. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I'll eat them. They're crunchy. They're good when it's time to eat pickles. Smiley face. Thank you for smiley face. Okay. I am going to show you the most important character RANMA would have. Probably. I mean, that's also subject to your opinion. Okay, so wait for it. I gotta make the line thicker. How do I make the line nice and thick? Oh. Brush, calligraphy pen, marker. Oh, then how do you change the size of the... Oh, is this it? Is this how you... Oh, okay. Wow. It's a lot fancier than it used to be, let me tell you. Okay, I gotta move the... Gotta move this. Don't worry about it. Behind the scenes stuff. Shuffling things. Pickle Dr. Pepper. Okay. Ariana says pickles and burgers. Yes. Pickles and burgers. Yes to pickles and burgers. I agree. Big agree. Pickles and burgers. Thank you for coming, by the way. Okay. Now. Okay. Make the line a little smaller. This is the perfect size line for drawing. Wait. No, it's not. A little more. Okay. This is the perfect size line for drawing the most important character. Wait for it. Okay. You got... face. Okay, you got some hair. Oh my gosh, who is this gonna be? Can you guess? You need ears to hear. Okay, here's some eyes. Yeah. Kirby eyes, make it hardcore. This is RANMA. This strapping young lad is RANMA Saotome, heir to the Anything Goes School of Martial Arts. Let me color the hair in a little bit just for emphasis, because this is gonna be something that is important later. Okay, how do I yeah, okay, this is RANMA. Let me write that. RANMA. Okay, but this also wait for it RANMA Saotome! Some people say that really angry. I wonder why. This beautiful young lass also... Eyelashes. Yes. Lipstick. This strapping young lass also is RANMA. What is the difference, you may ask? Well, not really a big difference of personality. However, this RANMA is a girl. Okay. This RANMA is a boy. 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 Okay, but they are the same. They are one and the same. Okay, I'm gonna put like a little lightning bolt here. Same character. Okay? RANMA, ladies, gentlemen, and friendies, the best anime character of all time. The one, the only. Saotome RANMA. Okay, I want to move RANMA a little more to the middle. Where's my picker? Here we go. I'm gonna pick these guys. And girls. And the entity that is RANMA. I'm gonna put RANMA in the middle of this, okay? We're gonna need a much bigger chart later, but for now, don't worry about it. Okay, we don't need to select it anymore. I gotta tell you all what happened. Okay, the reason that RANMA is like this. Okay, RANMA fell into the cursed spring. This is a spring, okay? It's like a cold, maybe hot, I don't know, spring. It's got like bamboo sticking up, you know. In China. Okay, so just... Okay, this happened to RANMA when they were in China. Okay. Why was RANMA in China, you may ask? Well, that is because RANMA is training to be the best martial artist in the world with their dad, who is... We'll get to him later. Okay, but this is... Senkyo, okay? Cursed spring. I should probably be writing with the text tool to save space, but don't worry about it, okay? RANMA went to the cursed springs at Jusenkyo to train and fell in, and the Jusenkyo guide, who is right here with this hat, said, "Oh no, you fell in the spring of the drowned girl. There was a very sad story about a girl who drowned here many years ago, and now everybody who falls in this spring takes the form of a young girl." Now this is maybe kind of hard for RANMA, but RANMA actually has it pretty good, okay? Because as we will see later, there are other springs of Jusenkyo, and you can turn into much worse things than a hot chick. Like, honestly, I feel like RANMA hit the Jusenkyo lottery, turning into a hot chick, okay? So we're gonna say, okay, wait, let me use the text tool for this one. Fell in, okay? RANMA fell in because his dad kicked him in. Yeah, a lot of people would like to have RANMA's shape-shifting abilities. And I can't understand why. It would make things easier sometimes, you know? And I think RANMA does get to enjoy the best of both worlds sometimes. Like, dressing up cute, going on a date, eating ice cream. Stuff that RANMA would not normally do as a boy. RANMA does as a girl. Or doing, like, weird martial arts, like, gymnastics stuff, you know? Okay, so here we go. RANMA fell in Jusenkyo. Does everybody understand this part? This is like the very basics of the basics, okay? It's gonna get a lot kookier from here, okay? Because RANMA's dad. I need to tell you about RANMA's dad. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a picture. Here is, wait for it. Wait. Wait, I can make a circle. Okay, close enough. This is RANMA's dad, Genma Saotome. Yeah. There's his face. There's his face. Okay, he fell in also. I guess I'll use orange for people who fell in. We're just gonna cut across RANMA's pigtail here. It's not a big deal. Fell in. Okay. Yes. Genma Saotome also fell in the cursed spring of Jusenkyo. However, when he fell in a much more different spring. Okay? And that spring was the spring of drowned. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it a little longer. Drowned. Panda. Okay, so unlike RANMA, who turns into a hot chick Mr. Saotome turns into a panda. You might think, my god, how terrible, but actually, his whole character, I'm not even gonna call it an arc, because it happens immediately. He realizes he loves being a fat, lazy bastard panda who loafs around the house and eats food and criticizes people by writing sassy messages on wooden signs all day. If this sounds like a weird hobby to you, maybe it is, but I think he enjoys his life as a panda. However, we need to talk about Rama's relationship with his dad. Okay, wait for it. I'm gonna make it blue. Okay. Things Ranma's dad gave him / her. Okay. There we go. These things include Kenpo training. Good. I need to stretch this out a little more so that I can fit more words, okay? Okay, Rama's dad gave him Kenpo training. Yeah, when he's not in the mood to talk, this is also a way that he avoids his responsibility, okay? Rama's dad avoids his responsibilities a lot because, as mentioned, whether or not he's a panda, he's just a huge bastard. But I love him for that, honestly. Yes. Okay, Ariana says trauma and chronic cat phobia. These are also the correct answers. Okay, trauma. Mostly a lot because, okay, when Rama was little, his dad threw him in a pit full of cats with sausages wrapped around himself and threw him into a pit full of cats. Why? Because this builds character? Possibly. But also because he thought it would be the secret to learning a secret technique called the Nekoken, okay? Or like the cat fist technique or whatever you want to call it. Okay? This, however, it was like a success and a failure at the same time. Because like Rama learned the Nekoken, but at what cost? Why? Because whenever Rama sees a cat, Rama freaks out and basically turns into a feral cat and then has no memory of it later. Okay? So yes, things Rama's dad gave him / her. Kenpo training, good. Trauma, not good. Okay? Also, too many fiancés. That should have a fancy E. I think I can do this. Alt 130. Ha ha ha! Too many fiancés. Okay? So now we have to start talking about the fact that Rama's dad engaged him / her to several different people. Why would Rama's dad promise Rama's hand in marriage to more than one person? To serve his own interest mostly. Okay, so let's now talk about. I need to make this canvas a little bigger. Here we go. Oh, I see. That makes the whole thing bigger. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay. Can I make the canvas size bigger? Hee 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 hee. Does it let you do that? I don't know. Image properties? Yes! Alright, let's make this thing so enormous. Oh my god, we're gonna make it like 4,000 pixels high. Why not? Wait, that's one too many zeros. 4,000 pixels high. Oh my god, now we're cooking with MS Paint. Yes! And, wait, let me make the width also 4,000 pixels. And hopefully that's enough. Okay, that still makes things wider than they should be. Don't worry about it. Wait, Chibi's crying. Oh. I was crying because I felt sad for Rama. Obviously. Not because I pressed a button by accident. That definitely is not why. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about this. Why would Rama's dad engage him to so many people? It starts with Rama's dad's best friend / life partner. Okay. This guy. Wait for it. Oh, I should write his name. Okay. Genma Sao Tome. Okay. This guy here. Okay. Gamma's little boyfriend. Wait, let's make him crying because he's always crying, okay? He's just a very emotional man. Don't worry about it. Okay, and this guy is... This is a mustache, by the way. That's not a mouth. Okay, this is, let's write his name a different color. Sontendo. Okay, and these two are besties slash, you know, I'll do this. I'll do this in with words, with letters, so you can read it a little better, okay? Even though I'm saying the words out loud. Besties slash training buddies. Of the anything goes school of martial arts. Okay, hopefully I didn't press any weird buttons that time. Okay, there's a little overlap there, don't worry about it. Okay, so they are both the only two known practitioners of their generation in the world of the Anything Goes School of Martial Arts. Okay, and they want the school to be continued. Okay, so let's talk about this. Sontendo has 3 daughters. Okay, we're gonna say dad. Okay, he's got, don't worry about this. Okay, he has 3 daughters. Okay, they are the oldest daughter. I'm gonna put her over here because we're gonna, well, actually, it's gonna be a mess no matter where I put people. Okay, let's put the oldest over here. Okay, this is the big sister. She's 19. She's not into younger dudes, which is fine because Rama didn't want to marry her anyway. Kasumi Tendo. Okay, she's the oldest daughter. She's very nice. She's like, Ara, Ara. You know what I mean? Like, that's her whole personality. Like, the house could blow up and she'd be like, oh my, how disappointing, or something like that. Like, she just, you know, she takes everything in stride, and that's fine because her family's freaking weird. So I would too if I was her, I guess. All right, okay, middle daughter. Middle daughter, possibly the spawn of Satan, but I love her for it, and so should you. Okay. Nabiki Tendo, the sass queen. Okay. Nabiki Tendo. Okay, so, like, Nabiki was actually all about having a fiance until she found out that Rama was cursed with a curse, and then she was like, nah, I'm good. Okay, but the last one here, okay, the real cute one. Wait for her. She's so super cute. Oh my god, wait till you see how cute she is. Who for some reason has blue hair. But that just makes her even more the cuter. Okay. This is Akane Tendo. Okay? Okay, so the sisters get together today. Rama and Panda Man show up, and they decide that these two are going to be, wait for it, engaged. Wow! Smiley face, heart, 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 question mark? Because, oh my gosh, would you believe it? It seems like they don't like each other much, and they, you know, they argue with each other all the time, and the dads are like, haha, they're such a cute couple, and they're like, you dad, leave us alone. No, we're not. She's hidden behind the comment box. No, you can't see how cute she is. Well, now you can see. Can you see them now? Can you see how cute? Okay, there's our girl Akane. Okay, let's talk about her for like a minute and a half. Okay, Akane's personality. Sheila hates boys, which is fine because Rama's a girl half the time. 2, loves karate, and 3, cute. Okay? She reminds me of my baby sister, who likes to, how do I put this? When I was a young lass and my baby sister was but 2 years old, she got angry at me for something silly and picked up a table and tried to hit me with it. She did not succeed. Akane, however, would succeed. I would say cute/violent because, you know, it's a silly show. Sometimes we get a little slappy. It's fine. Okay. So, those two are engaged. Wow, great. I mean, they're gonna need some time to get used to each other. You know, it's cool. I'm sure they'll work it out. Except, what's this? Rama has some other fiancés that we didn't know about. Okay? But we'll get to that in a minute. The first other thing you need to know, okay, is there's this kid in Nabiki's class. Wait for it. Okay. How do I put him? Okay. Maybe here. It's fine. Okay. Here's this guy. Here's him. Okay, I think I captured his likeness well enough. This is Kuno Senpai. Okay, he is Akane Senpai. He is in love with Akane, and he wants to challenge her to fight, and so do all the other boys in school, actually. But mostly Kuno, he's the strongest, okay? He wants to challenge Akane to a fight so that he can win the chance to go on a date for her. Akane, however, is like, nah, okay? She is not into him. She's not like boys. She does not like boys. Kuno, of course, is too dumb and stupid to realize that she does not like boys. Kuno is too dumb and stupid to realize anything, and that's why I love him, okay? You need to understand. He is the perfect balance of handsome and stupid. No, Japanese pronunciation is RANMA. It really, but like, yeah, because of the M thing. Listen, Nikki, you know I'm not Nihongo Jozu. Okay? 頑張りますが、日本語上手じゃないから、多分言えないです。Okay! Okay, so Kuno is in love with Akane. However, one day, Rama, girl type, comes to school, and Kuno is like, OMG, who is this hot chick? I wish to date with her, but also I wish to date with Akane Tendo, so I will try to go on a date with both of them. However, Rama is like, nah, dog, I'm a man. However, Kuno does not get this and never gets this, and he will never figure out that, okay, that Rama, this lad over here, and this strapping young pigtailed lass are the same person. Kuno could literally see Rama turn from one form to another right in front of him, and he would never figure it out because he is just that dumb, and I respect him for being that dumb. Ignorance is bliss, so Kuno must be the happiest person on earth, okay? Okay. So now, what else do we got? Okay, Nabiki, the mischievous sister, sees this and realizes she could exploit this for her own gain. So this is why Nabiki sells Kuno pictures. Okay, here is what Kuno gets from Nabiki, who is in his class. Okay, Kuno receives... Oh boy, this is hard to read. Let me see if I can maybe move it. Okay, Kuno receives, yes, basically a himbo. Kuno receives sass, and photos of Rama and Akane. In exchange, Nabiki receives also sass, but also money. Nabiki's favorite thing in the world is money, okay? And so this is a mutually beneficial arrangement whereupon they both get something they want, okay? Akane and Rama are not too happy about this, but they don't really... no one can stop Nabiki's scheming. You need to understand. She is literally the spawn of the devil, and she can get away with everything, and I think that's beautiful. Okay? So, basically, we already have, like, a confusing love triangle, right? Because Kuno likes Akane, and Kuno likes girl Rama. However, Kuno does not like... what color do I even use for this? Okay. Kuno and Rama do not like each other very much. They are rivals. And it's like, Rama is not super bothered by Kuno, but Kuno thinks that Rama's Saotome is the bane of his existence, and that he should defeat him and free both Akane and the pigtailed girl from Rama's evil clutches. Because Kuno sees the world in such a fashion that he thinks he is the protagonist. I'm going to make his sparkles a little more colorful, okay? He thinks that he is the protagonist when in fact he is a side character. You need to understand. But he thinks he's the hero who's going to save everybody, okay? Let's just let him think that, all right? Meanwhile, let's talk about some of those other people involved. Actually, okay, so before we get into that, we need to know something about Kuno actually has... Let's see, what line do I use for family? Purple lines for family. Not that the lines are really super strictly color-coded, okay? Kodachi, who is Kuno's sister. Yeah, no, I love that too, Ariana, I do. He is just so charmingly stupid. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so here is Kodachi. She goes to a private girls' school. Okay, different school than Kuno, Rama, and Akane. Alright, she is called the Black Rose. Let's give her some... These are roses, just trust me, okay? Okay. Alright, here's her... Yeah, okay, that's Kuno's sister. Okay, she is rivals, bluish line. Rivals with Akane because... Wait, I'm already rivals. Rivals with Akane because Akane challenged her school at martial arts rhythmic gymnastics when her schoolmates got beat up by Kodachi's schoolmates. And let me write Kodachi's name here too. Okay, I'm gonna use the blue again. Kodachi. Okay? So they are already at odds, and what makes them more at odds is that Kodachi takes one look at Ranma and falls immediately in love. Okay? However, she thinks she is also rivals with, because she is just as dumb as her brother, by the way. Rivals with this pigtailed girl with the red hair because she thinks that she's dating Rama and she doesn't realize you're the same person because she is just that dumb. Okay? So there's that, and then who should come along but Ranma's childhood rival, who has hated his guts since middle school, and I don't know where I'm going to draw him, actually. Maybe here. Maybe, yeah, right here. Here comes Ranma's childhood rival, who doesn't like him because he stole his bread, but that's not really the reason why he doesn't like him. Yes, Nikki, stupidity does run in families, as it turns out. It's genetic. Okay, let's give him his spots. Okay, so here's Ryoga, Ranma's childhood rival. He's like a sad boy. You know what I'm talking about? He's like a sad and tortured boy. Yeah, they are two sides of the same coin. I actually think they make great rivals for each other. Like, they're like sort of kind of almost friends. It's like the closest thing to a guy friend Rama has. So that's fun. That's okay. Here he is. Well, I took a good job on Ryoga. Praise me for my skills, okay? Here is Ryoga, okay? Sad boy. Why is he sad? Well, one reason that he's sad is because he waited for Rama to meet him for a fight for like several days and Rama never showed up. However, it turns out it's because Ryoga went to the wrong location because he is always... Oh, God, you can't see him, can you? There he is. Always lost. Like, you can ask him to go to the closet and get you a towel and he will end up in Australia, okay? Ryoga is just always lost. And the other reason he's very mad at Ranma is because, wait for it, when he was trying to follow Ranma to get his revenge, he also fell in. He fell in Jusenkyo. And do you know what he turns into? I'm going to draw it for you here so you don't have to be in suspense for very long, okay? he turns into this, this, this. Okay, and then you have like this, this, this. Okay, and of course we gotta do the bandana. Yeah. He turns into a baby pig because he fell in Jusenkyo, okay? The pig named Pichan, okay? Now, here's the thing that happens, okay? Pichan becomes Akane's pet, okay? Unbeknownst to Akane, okay? She does not know. I would have put like a purple, light purple line. Okay. Does not know they are the same. Okay? And, okay, but Rama, however, does find out about Ryoga's secret. So, Pichan becomes Akane's pet, and through this, falls very deeply in love with her. I'll make the heart like you do. Okay? And is like, I'll protect Akane and her heart and her feelings for all time, forever. Especially for Rama, who's a jerk to her. Even though Ryoga doesn't realize that being a jerk is how Rama shows affection. He's got issues, okay? He'll figure it out. Alright, so, Akane does not know they're the same person, okay? He is in love with her. And, Rama and Ryoga are, therefore, wait for it, rivals, okay? Now, Ryoga will not be a sad boy forever, but he is a sad boy most of the time. We will get to that a little later. Let's see, who are some of the other people? Oh no, here comes another fiance. Okay, let's put her like over here maybe. Okay. So, everything is already a little bit kooky, as you can see. And then here comes this lady. Okay. Alright, there's that. Okay, very beautiful. Very nice. Okay, good enough. This is shampoo. Whoa, ramen Ryoga is your guilty pleasure? Honestly, that has been people's guilty pleasure since like 1994 or earlier, and I support you. Okay, this is, who is this, you may ask? Shampoo. Why is her name Shampoo? Don't worry about it. She lives in a village called, starts with a J. It is a village inhabited entirely by women, well, and some men, but all of the women are warriors, okay? And the warriors have like a top secret code of honor, whatever. It's not really that secret. Everybody figures it out eventually. But here's what happens, okay? This bastard here, okay, stole her food and beat her up. You can't read that, but it's fine. Just trust me when I tell you. Okay, and so did, well, really, the one who beat her up was girl type RANMA. Okay, here's what happens when a girl from outside the village beats up a girl from the Amazon village of all women. Okay, Shampoo gives the kiss of death. Okay, kiss of death. But if a man should defeat a woman from the village and he is from the outside, they must be married. Okay, therefore Shampoo believes herself, because of this meddling bastard up here, this guy right here, okay? Shampoo believes herself to be like properly engaged to Rama, and she is, guess what, in love with him. OMG. Okay, this gets a little more complicated. I know Shampoo's your favorite way, and I love her too. Honestly, she's a firecracker. Okay, this gets a little more complicated, and let me make the canvas even bigger. Wait for it. File, image properties. We need to make it like 6,000 pixels. That's a lot of pixels, but don't worry about it. Ah, I see. Okay, so we gotta move this over a little. I need to make room for some of the other people from Shampoo's village, you understand. Okay? Yes. We're gonna just move some of these fine folks over. Because, okay, oops. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. Yes. Okay, now we need to think about, okay, some other complications that arise. Here is one complication that arises. When Shampoo returns home to her village after she does not succeed in marrying Ranma, her grandmother punishes her by making her go train, guess where? Jusenkyo. She also, wait for it, oh, that's not the tool I wanted to use. I want the pencil, thank you. She also, guess what? Fell in. Wow. Okay, guess what? Shampoo turns into the thing that Ranma fears the most, a cat. Here is, I'm gonna do my best, like, impression of Shampoo the cat. She's still got her little hair dongles for whatever reason. I guess so you know it's her and not just, like, some random cat, okay? Just, okay, do me a favor, pretend that cat looks anything remotely like Shampoo. Okay, she turns into a cat, and that's like, oh no, a cat, okay? And Shampoo is not gonna let this, discourage her from trying to marry Ranma, okay? This makes her also officially rivals with Akane, okay? And Shampoo will not stoop to killing people to get her man, okay? She's very determined to marry Ranma. It's cute and kind of disturbing, okay? However, Shampoo has a suitor of her own, okay? So, speaking of himbos, we were talking about that a little while ago. The biggest himbo in the entire world, okay, is gonna be, wait for it, this fine fellow, who I am drawing with his glasses on so he can see, okay? This is Moose. Also named after a hair product, don't worry about it. Okay, Moose has been in love with Shampoo since they were babies. However, he is weaker than her and she is not into that at all. Okay, so Moose likes Shampoo. Shampoo does not like Moose. Moose is rivals with Ranma because he does not want Ranma to marry Shampoo, which means sometimes he is trying to get Akane and Ranma together, okay? So, like, sometimes he's, like, on the side of being a good matchmaker. Sometimes he just wants to murder Ranma in cold blood. It just depends on, like, the day of the week and the weather, I guess. Okay? So the next thing we want to know is a little bit more about Shampoo. One other thing you should know is that she has a grandma purpleizer for family, right? Okay. She has a grandma. She is, like, actually a pretty interesting, cool lady. Oh, you can't remember Moose, Nikki? Yeah, he came a little bit later. Like, he's kind of in the regular cast of characters, though. Okay, so this is, Cologne. She is great-great-grandma to Shampoo. And she is, let's see, what's the line for this? I'm going to say she is training Ranma. Okay, because she thinks that he's gonna be her son-in-law today, and she's gonna teach him all the cool martial arts, and sometimes she's, like, kind of a jerk about it, like the time she made it so that he couldn't turn back into a boy unless he mastered this technique that was really hard, because she's like, I'll only give you the cure if you agree to marry Shampoo, haha, but, you know, Ranma figured it out anyway, and she's like, oh, okay, well, you're pretty good at martial arts, son-in-law, keep sticking around. And they, okay, all of these three together work at an establishment. Pretend this is an establishment. I shouldn't use orange. Orange is for something else. I'll use, like, this light green. Light green? Light yellow? Yeah, light yellow. Okay. They work at an establishment called the Neko Hanten, which sells, like, ramen and Chinese food and stuff. Okay, so, like, they basically all moved to town from China just to make Ranma's life weirder, okay? Now, Moose, also, what do we need to know about Moose? Well, okay, Moose also has something about him that you should know. Okay, and Moose also fell into Chusenkyo. Okay, I'm gonna put that fell in. This is getting very confusing. I'm sure it's hard to look at. Don't worry about it. Just close your eyes, okay? Okay, and Moose turns into a duck. Other thing you need to know about Moose, he wears these glasses because he's extremely nearsighted. Okay, there was like this whole time actually when he was gonna turn Akane into a duck. Don't worry about that. And then Ranma thought this random duck that he found at the park was like Akane or something. It was a whole thing. Okay, but we need to know Moose turns into a duck. That is his curse. Have we covered all the curse characters? Most of the main ones anyway. Okay, so that's kind of, I feel like, the core cast of characters. Let's talk about some of the periphery characters, okay? So let's talk about Kasumi, right? And how she has this guy who likes her, okay? And he's like a pretty cool, nice guy, but he has some challenges, okay? You need to understand. Okay, this is Dr. Tofu, okay? So here's what happens in a very early part of the series, okay? Let's color his hair a little bit. Okay, Dr. Tofu, he is in love with Kasumi, and she kind of likes him back. I'll put like a pink line, but she doesn't know. She kind of thinks he's weird. Oh, he's got glasses too. I'll draw them on. Okay. She thinks he's weird because whenever she comes around, his glasses get all foggy and weird, and he starts acting like a dumbass. Okay, he's actually like a really smart chiropractor who's great at martial arts. However, whenever Kasumi walks in the room, he is rendered stupid and useless. This is kind of a tragedy. Okay, Akane's first crush was Dr. Tofu. Okay, and she tried to become more feminine like her sister Kasumi to try and make him like her, but it didn't really work out. You know, she's a little bit too young for him, and also she needs to be herself. She needs somebody who will let her be herself. Of course, she could be herself around Ranma, but she's gonna need a few years to figure that out. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Tofu, poor guy. It was pretty funny, but also sad, but also funny, but also sad for him. Okay, other things that we should know. So, Girl Ranma has more than one suitor, actually. Let's talk about some other folks who are going to come into play a little later. Okay, so we have... Wait for it. This is pretty close enough, okay? Here is this, and here is this guy. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So this girl is Azusa Shiratori. Okay. And this is Mikado Sanzenin. Okay. And they are martial arts figure skaters. Wow, figure skating. Okay. So they are, I'm going to put them, they are teammates. I don't know if I spelled that right. Don't worry about it. They are teammates for martial arts figure skating. They're called the Golden Pair. Okay, so here's what happens with them. Okay. Mikado also likes... Wait, let's do red. He likes Akane, and he likes Ranma, because he thinks he's God's gift to women. He's not, by the way. And he was Ranma's first kiss. He did it without permission because he's kind of a D-bag. Okay, we don't really like him very much. It's fine. He will get his comeuppance in the future. Alright, so he is Ranma's first kiss. Ranma's kind of mad about that. Ranma's gonna get revenge by, like, beating him at martial arts figure skating. Okay, meanwhile, Azusa, who is his partner, wants to win martial arts figure skating because, wait for it. What is the line that I used for... Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so she starts keeping... She thinks that Pichon... Wait for it. I gotta go all the way over here. Okay, this is getting confusing. She thinks that Pichon is hers because she thinks lots of inanimate objects and other random things are hers, okay? She would literally, like, pick up, like, a discarded ketchup packet off the street and give it a cute French name and start talking into it like a baby. So she wants Pichon to be her pet. Once as a pet. She wants to steal him from Akane. This is just a selfish baby. But, you know, she's kind of funny, so it's fine. Once as a pet, she calls Pichon Charlotte. Okay? Alright. So therefore, her and Akane are rivals. I need a line for that. Okay? Rivals. Okay. And also, you know, these two are rivals. So Akane and RANMA have to team up to be martial arts figure skaters and beat them and save Pichon and save RANMA's honor from getting kissed by this stupid jerk off, and they do. Happily ever after, the end. Or not, because here comes some other guy who also is in love with both RANMA and Akane for some reason. Let me draw him. Okay, what does he even look like? Wow. Here's this other guy. Something like this, okay? Santaro. He is martial arts tea ceremony guy. Okay? Alright. So he also, similar to Mikado, maybe not quite as pushy, is also, he needs to find a bride, right? He falls in love with Akane, and he falls in love with girl RANMA. Because he wants a bride to help him take over the martial arts school of tea. Oh, it looks like the bird from It's Always Sunny. Good! That's what I was going for, Nikki! Okay, so he wants to get married. He meets this monkey that he thinks is his fiance, okay? And he's like, I want to marry a monkey, I want to marry a girl, so he goes after RANMA and Akane. However, the monkey actually belongs to a really cute girl who is just really shy, alright? And so that all kind of works itself out. Cute girl. Her name is Satsuki. And they get, wait for it, married! Yay! Okay, happily ever after. They beat RANMA and Akane to it, but it's, they'll get there. Okay? Then, there's also, oh wait, there's more. Okay, so there's another one of these guys. Okay, so, wait, let's get to the other official fiance, okay? There's a lot going on here, but let's get to this. Okay. So, this, over here in this corner, the other contender, we have, okay, let me draw a real cute, nice picture. Okay, yeah. We have spatula person, no spoilers. Okay, this is Ukyo, okay? And let's give Ukyo some hair. Yeah, she's cute too, just not as cute as Akane, you understand. Let's color in the spatula. I'm feeling pretty generous to Ukyo today. Okay, so Ukyo, let's talk about Ukyo. Ukyo is RANMA's, what color did I use for this? I don't know, maybe brown. And I'll use the text, childhood friend. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, Ukyo is a girl, but RANMA didn't know when they were little. Okay, I guess because she always had her hair tied back and she was sort of tomboyish, right? Okay, she and her dad worked at an okonomiyaki cart, and her specialty is, I'm gonna put it right here, okonomiyaki, And of course, because this is RANMA, okonomiyaki is basically also another martial art. Okay? So it's like a whole thing. You get in the ring, you throw noodles at each other, you fight each other with batter. Alright? So one day, Ukyo comes to Rama's school and is like, I challenge you, Rama, you ruined my life. And Rama's like, I have no idea what you mean. We used to play together when we were 5, and then me and my dad left on a training trip and I never saw you again. And I don't know, why are you mad at me? Okay, and Ukyo's like, you ruined my life, I'm gonna destroy you, blah, blah, blah. So they fight, and then, oh my god, but guess what? It turns out, here's what happened. It all goes back again to this asshole right here, okay? Genma Tome. Okay, he promised, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, let me make a little text note here. Genma promised that... How does this keep happening to RANMA? Genma works in mysterious ways, and so does Takahashi sensei. That's why she's the master of romantic comedy, I guess. Okay, so wait, let me make this... I'm gonna need a lot more text to explain this. Okay, Genma promised that she could marry RANMA, capital R, if her dad would give them the okonomiyaki cart, okay? And that is what happened there, basically. So there was a big misunderstanding, because then Genma sits his boy down. He's like, Rama, what do you like more? Do you like Ukyo or okonomiyaki? And Rama, being 5, like you do, says, I like okonomiyaki. So they run off with the okonomiyaki cart in the night, which they were promised. However, they leave Ukyo behind because I guess Genma doesn't want to feed another kid. And Ukyo's like, come back here, you jackass. How could you do this to me? And at 5 years old, Ukyo feels that her life as a woman has been ruined. She has already been dumped by a fiancé. She has used goods at age 5. And all of the other girls in school shun her. And Ukyo's like, fine. If I have failed as a woman, then I will live my life as a man. And I will sling okonomiyaki at you until you die. But then Rama's like, oh, I didn't know that you were supposed to be my fiance. I didn't even know you were a girl, but now that I look at you, actually, and I'm saying this with Akane in earshot to make her jealous, probably. Now that I look at you, hey, you're actually kind of cute. And she's like, really? Oh my god, I renounced the renouncing of my womanhood. I am once again a lady and I am engaged to you. Therefore, Ukyo falls in love with Rama. Rama really does not see her anymore as a good friend. Okay, so let's make, she has a heart. She gives her heart to Rama. Okay, to boy Rama. Whoops. To boy Rama. However, Rama really only sees her as a friend. We are going to call this line friend zoned. Okay? Ukyo is strongly in the friend zone. Okay, but Ukyo doesn't want to stay in the friend zone. Ukyo wants to be in the fiancé zone and in the getting married zone, and she wants to be like the provider of the house and take care of Rama for the rest of his life, which like is kind of a good deal, but like Rama wants to do martial arts and like take over the school, and also he likes Akane, so it's just not gonna work out. You know, it's like it's kind of a shame. Ukyo's plan, however, Ukyo is not giving up. She has a plan. Okay, she is going to. I'm gonna go with gray for this one. Okay, she's gonna forge an alliance. Wait for it. I think I gotta zoom out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, Ukyo is gonna make. Okay, an alliance with Ryoga on like several separate occasions, really like 2 major arcs in the manga, and then that's really it. But I think it's important to note that she has an alliance because she is trying to set up Ryoga with Akane so that Rama can get with her. And honestly, it's a pretty smart plan. I gotta give it to her. If it weren't for the fact that Rama really just only sees her as a friend, it might work out. However, it's not gonna work out. Okay, so Ukyo wants to get Ryoga and Akane together so she can marry RANMA. Okay? Simple, right? Easy peasy. Not really. It culminates in a whole thing with like RANMA wearing a wig and pretending to be Ryoga's long lost fiance, which is a thing that happens a lot. It's like a Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd sort of a relationship. You know what I mean? Where like Ranma pretends to be a hot chick and fools Ryoga. Anyway, that's a whole other can of worms. So, Ukyo forms an alliance with Ryoga to try to get him together with Akane. It doesn't work out because Ryoga's a pathetic sad boy who can't confess his feelings, and it's fine. Okay, Ukyo, however, also has not one, but two suitors of her own. The first one that we meet is Tsubasa, and I will once again zoom in. And look at all the space I have down here. Oh my god. Okay. Ukyo has a suitor, and that suitor's name is Tsubasa, suitor number 1. Okay, let's talk about, let's see, oh yeah, real cute. Tsubasa's real cute. Okay, because Ukyo lived most of her life being super manly, she went to an all-boys school, but that is where she met this person here, Tsubasa Kurenai, okay? Very cute, very fluffy. Okay, let me just for emphasis, gonna put something roughly, okay? Tsubasa, and let's put a big old bow right there on Tsubasa's head. Okay, this is Tsubasa, who is in love with Ukyo. Now, Tsubasa is a boy, okay? But Tsubasa likes dressing up in dresses. And, like, that's, like, kind of a nice compliment to Ukyo being manly. However, Ukyo's not into Tsubasa. She's just not. Okay? It's just sometimes you just don't feel that way about somebody, and that's fine. Tsubasa, however, is deeply in love with Ukyo and comes to, how do I put this? Ukyo thinks that Tsubasa thinks that she is a boy. And so when she shows a picture of her fiancé, who she believes to be Ranma, to Tsubasa, she shows a picture of the girl Ranma. Therefore, Tsubasa makes enemies with girl Ranma. They are now rivals. I need an orange line for this. Okay. Okay, they fight each other in like a roundabout way. They have like a okonomiyaki selling contest. Okay, rivals. Okay, but then Tsubasa, low-key, okay, also like has a crush on Akane because Akane is nice to him. Okay, and I don't know. Tsubasa develops a crush on a lot of girls. She might even crush on girl Ranma at one point. Like, oh, she, he, whatever. Tsubasa. Pronouns, schmonouns. Yes, gender bending goes all the way in Ranma. That is correct. Gender schmender. We are just playing with that idea all the way across the Pacific Ocean and back. Who needs it, right? Okay. So now let's talk about, this other character kind of comes a lot later. So let's talk about somebody else right now, okay? Somebody else who's coming in. Okay, because these two jerks right here, these two right here, okay, also, at some time, told a French guy they met on their travels that, his son could marry one of their daughters in exchange for food. Okay, so that is like not the first time that Ranma's dad tried to exchange his hand in marriage for food. We're starting to see a pattern here, honestly. It happens. That's just life. Anyway, so this guy, wait. Okay, and the son is this guy that I'm about to draw. Hi, MPH! I'm describing my favorite anime by drawing in MS Paint. One of my favorite anime. I like a lot of anime, you understand. How did your Mario Party 9 game go today? I only caught the beginning. I'm wondering how that went for you. Okay, but this guy right here that I'm going to draw. Yes, just like that. Okay. His name is Piccole de Chardin. And fun fact, he's named after, like, sanitary products. Japanese sanitary products. Okay, and he is French. What does French flag look like? Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Something like... Wait, does the blue come first or the red? I don't know. But let's just pretend that this is the French flag, and I hope I didn't get it backwards. Okay, here's the Eiffel Tower, just in case I got the thing backwards. Okay, he's French. And what do French people do? Oh, you got Wario perfect? OMG, MVH, I'm so happy for you. Yay! Okay, so what do you do when you're French? You eat wee baguettes. Okay, so here's Piccolo de Chardin and his wee baguette that he's gonna eat all in one bite. Why? Because this is also martial arts eating, basically. Okay, everything is martial arts in RANMA. If you think that it can't be martial arts, it is. Okay, everything from fine dining to figure skating to gymnastics to chess. Well, shogi. Oh, you love my PTG? Thank you. Yeah, anything can be a martial art in the world of RANMA. That's the beauty of it. Everything is wacky, everything is silly, everything is martial arts. Okay, so anyway, this guy thinks he's gonna marry one of the Tendo sisters. However, in order to spare Akane and her sisters from, like, having to, like, become champion martial arts eaters and marry this guy, RANMA becomes engaged to... What is the line I use for being engaged? I don't even know. Becomes engaged. Girl RANMA. Becomes, like, engaged, question mark? To Piccolo de Chardin. This ends up with, like, RANMA living in Piccolo's mansion and trying to master martial arts eating, and, like, if she can beat Piccolo in a contest of eating, then she can, like, win her freedom or whatever. And she learns to do this not by shoveling the food into her own mouth, because that's really hard to do. She learns to do it by shoving the food into other people's mouth, which is, like, a technique called parler de foie gras or something like that, because I don't know, France, right? And she ends up winning, and, like, they part ways, like, kind of amicably, I guess. But that happened. You know, it's one of those things where it happens and you're like, damn, that happened. Okay? So let's see. Who else is in this picture? Let's see. I guess there's Haposai. Nobody cares about him. But I will make a note of him, I guess. Okay, here's the little bastard. Okay, he trained them. Alright, that's all you really need to know. No big deal. He's not that important. He trained them. Okay? He's not very nice. I don't care about him. Let's talk about, let's see, who else? So after that, there's like some other subplots, you know? There's like the Musk Dynasty. We could talk about them a little bit. I feel like they're one of the more important subplots in RANMA. This is where Rumiko Takahashi gets very, like, into, like, the fantasy aspect of it, right? So we're gonna say, like, they are also rivals of RANMA's. Okay, so we got that. Musk Dynasty. They are people who, like, also fell in Jusenkyo, but, like, on purpose, if that makes sense. They, like, drink the water of Jusenkyo and get the powers of animals and, fell in on purpose, basically. And they become rivals with RANMA because they are competing to find this magical artifact. Because one day, RANMA gets stuck as a girl because of some magic ladle BS. I don't even remember what these dudes look like, man. But, yeah. Let's just, here's, like, herb, lime, mint. Okay, let's just pretend I know what they look like. And they are also rivals of RANMA's. I haven't read this arc in a while, if you couldn't tell. Okay? Rivals. Rivals. Okay. The other thing, let's see, and then there's this other guy. Okay, same thing. Okay, now we do a little bit have to talk about Haposai, unfortunately, because this other guy, this guy right here, his name will remain a secret for now because I don't want to spoil anything, okay? This guy, what does he even look like? Oh, jeez Louise. I think he has long hair. I don't know. Weirdly, I can remember the thing he turns into, okay? He turns into, like, a thing that's like a bull holding a snake. Or something like that. Okay, so this guy also, okay, he did not fall in Jusenkyo per se. He was baptized in Jusenkyo as a baby by Haposai. Let's see. Let's just make, oh boy. I gotta like zoom just the perfect amount, you understand? Okay, so where did I put the little jerk? Alright, there he is. Okay. Haposai ruined this guy's life. Hi, Nintendo Zombie! Thanks for coming! I'm just explaining the plot of RANMA 1/2 and all of the side characters. We're kind of into side characters at this point, and like side plots, but like important side plots. Okay. Haposai ruined his life, and now he wants revenge on him and all his students, which includes RANMA, okay? So he is also rivals with RANMA. And also, the reason that Haposai ruined his life is not because he dunked him in Jusenkyo, because actually this guy right here is like, he gets like super strong powers from being like an ox, bull, whatever hybrid. We are really getting into the weeds here, okay? He hates Haposai because Haposai picked his name. And do you know what Haposai freaking named him? He named him, wait for it. Okay, hates. Well, it's really the other way around. The arrow goes the other way. I need to make that, wait. The arrow goes this way, okay? Hates him. Because his name, the name that Haposai gave him, oh yeah, we got to Moose. Moose is, in this corner with his, do you see his glasses? I'll circle him a little for you. There you go, there's Moose. Okay. So anyway, he hates this guy, wait for it. I gotta scroll back over. Okay. Because Haposai named him Pantyhose Taro, okay? Which is legitimately a terrible name. But it's kind of funny, honestly. I enjoy the fact that he is not out for revenge because he fell in the cursed spring like Ryoga is. He hates RANMA because his martial arts school is the reason that he is named after an article of underwear. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see. We need a line for that too. Okay, so they are also rivals. Okay, I wish I could remember what pantyhose looked like. I think he's a little floofier, right? There's like a, and also, oh, let's talk about this. Okay, wait, who comes first? Okay, this person comes first. Okay, I need more room on the top. Wait a minute, wait for it. I need to make this canvas even bigger. Yes, image properties. Let's make this taller. Let's make this thing like 6,000. Okay. Also 6,000 pixels tall. I'm gonna need to like resize it in a better resolution for displaying on my Twitter later. And my blue sky. My blue sky is Steph Sings, by the way. I just got it. Okay, so I gotta move all of this down because I need to make room for someone who's like regularly important. Later, much later. I have a lot of room down there. Man, I really should have spread out there more. Okay. So, Gemma, the old bald jerk who turns into a giant lazy panda, like you do. Oh my gosh, this is slowing my computer down because the canvas is so big. He does, in fact, have a spouse. OMG! Rama has a mom? What? Rama didn't know about this. Why? We will get into that later. Okay. I hit the mic a little. It's fine. Okay, so he's married to lady. Wait for it. Okay, I gotta draw the thing. Okay, they are married. And I gotta zoom back in a little bit. Just let me zoom back in a little bit. He is married to Nodoka, who I will draw like here. Let's just kind of pretend her hair looks kind of like this or something, okay? Close enough. Okay, this is let's like make her hair kind of, I don't know what color her hair is. Maybe it's purpley. This is Nodoka Saotome. Okay, and she is Rama's mom. OMG! What line do I use for family? I use, okay, so like these two are Rama's parents. Okay, however, there's a little catch. She does not know that her husband and son, while on their long, terrible training journey, fell in the cursed spring. So when she comes over to the Tendo's house, right, she doesn't know that they're there. She thinks they're just like a completely unrelated girl and panda. And Rama's like, why can't I just turn back into myself and introduce myself to my mom, who I've never met, by the way? Thanks for that, father. Okay? Because it turns out, let me pick a different color for this. Okay, we'll do with green. Okay, Genma promised that if going away to train did not make him and Ranma manly, they would commit seppuku. Okay? This is not a normal thing that families do, by the way. Families normally do not bind each other to binding seppuku contracts, but that's how it works in Rama. Don't worry about it. It's weird, but it's fine. Okay? But let's put some exclamation points and question marks, because this is weird, actually. From my perspective, yes. A little weird, perhaps. But that's how that is. So, Rama pretends to be Akane's cousin when in girl form named Ranko, which is where you get, like, the name of girl Rama being called Ranko sometimes by fans. However, this is more of, like, it's like a fan name mixed with, like, kind of like a one situation name, if that makes sense. Rama's still Rama, whether Rama is a boy or a girl, okay? But let's just, for the sake of this, okay, Rama is pretending... Ranma pretends to be Ranko. Now, eventually, Ranma, as a girl or whatever, I don't remember if Ranma's a girl or a boy, transforms in front of their mom to save her. And yeah, it's like Kuba. Transforms in front of their mom to save her life. And she... hopefully, sheds all of her weird ideas about toxic masculinity and seppuku and accepts Rama the way that they are. Huzzah! Okay, we can only hope, at least. I don't know. Some people see her as a good mom and some people see her as a villain. It's all relative, but actually, here's her sword that she carries around in case she meets Rama and, like, has to make him commit seppuku, okay? And Genma. Okay. So there's that whole thing. And then, blah, 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 blah. Let's talk about a character who comes very, very, very late in the games. Two characters, actually, that come very, very, very late. Okay, we have, let's see, Ryoga meets this girl. Oh my god, Ryoga beats up a pig one day. A giant freaking pig. Okay, so let's talk about that. Yeah, let's draw the big pig first. This is the big pig. Okay, he's a nice pig. He's like a good pig. But he's like, okay, so this pig is also a sumo wrestler. You know, because like you do, this is supposed to be like the belt. Okay, giant pig. And on the back of this pig, guess what? Is a really cute girl, actually. Oh, Diggy, yeah, rereading the manga is fun. Like, how do I put this? It is a product of its time, but, like, it's a fun read anyway. If you can discard some of the old-fashionedness of it, you know, or, just grapple with it. Oh, I made her look angry by accident. She's cute, okay? This is a really cute girl. I'm gonna give her... Okay, she's got, like, black hair. And she's got green stripes in her hair. Okay, because we gotta make her look different from other girls. She looks kind of like Kagome from Inuyasha, but, like, different. Okay, so this is the pet pig. Okay. Okay, so this girl is named Akari. Okay, and because Ryoga beat up her pig, so he is the only one that she is allowed to marry. Okay? Ryoga's not really sure how he feels about this. Okay, he keeps this fact that he's a pig secret from her because, like, he thinks that all her obsessive talking about pigs is, like, her making fun of him, when actually, this woman is low-key obsessed with pigs. Okay? I'm gonna put this in the notes. This is important. Obsessed with pigs. OMG. So, like, actually, they're kind of a match made in heaven, right? Except for the thing where Ryoga still has lingering feelings for Akane, and that's still kind of a mess. He kind of sort of figures it out by the end, but, like, you know, it's just, he's struggling with his feelings a little bit. So, Akari falls in love with Ryoga, but also she loves him as a man and a pig. I mean, in different ways, but, you know, and he's like, okay, like, you know, I'll go on some dates with you. I'm still not sure how I feel, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're real cute, thanks. Eventually, I think he comes to really like her, alright? They low-key start dating. But Ryoga still likes Akane. Oh yeah, and I forgot this other character, kind of maybe sort of important to talk about. Oop, in the love triangle. Oops, okay. It got put over some other text, don't worry about it. Okay, so Akane has this childhood friend also. Okay, and his name is Ryunosuke. Let's draw him. He's just like a guy, you know what I mean? He's just like a guy. I think his name is Ryunosuke. Okay, and he is childhood friends with Akane, okay? And he lives in this forest full of giant animals, and he can never leave because if he doesn't drink the water that's there that cures all his illnesses, he will die. So, Akane feels bad for him because she almost got him killed. And she feels a little guilty, and she, like, moves in to take care of him for a while. She's like, oh my god, when we were little, he saved me from a giant animal and got a life-threatening injury, and now he will die unless he drinks this special water in this special forest, and I feel bad about it. But Ranma gets jealous, like you do when you're in a love comedy, so, like, you know, I'm gonna say, like, okay, let's do, like, blue line. Ranma is jealous of this guy, and so is Ryoga, and, like, they both go to rescue Akane from him or whatever. Jealous. Okay, so that thing kind of resolves itself nicely. Like, Akane, like, helps him back, and then she's like, okay, I can go home with you now, Ranma. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool, I knew you were coming home with me the whole time. I was worried you were gonna shack up with this guy or anything. You know. Also, this involves, I don't know why, but Ranma and Ryoga dressing up in costumes, and Ranma wears a sailor suit, and wears it as a boy even, and it's pretty cute. I can get behind that. Anyway, it's a very weird plot. It resolves itself with Ranma wearing a sailor suit as a boy. I respect that. Obviously, I have not read that arc in a while either. Okay, so now let's talk about this other person who comes along. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this other wait. Okay, I gotta switch back to this color. Okay, this other person comes along because hey, if like really gets a girlfriend, who's gonna hang out with Ukyo, right? Okay. So here is another what if person in the manga. Honestly, comes way too late in the manga for my liking. I would have liked to see more adventures with this character because this is a funny and great character. Okay. Cute, very cute. This character's name is I don't know how the thing goes. This is Konatsu. Konatsu is a kunoichi, which is a female ninja. Okay, I'll give her some ninja stars. But here's the thing, okay? Konatsu, very much like Cinderella, has a like mean stepmom. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. And like 2 stepsisters, okay? I'm gonna put evil step family. Okay? Konatsu has an evil step family who makes Konatsu do all of the chores and stuff like that. Okay, so they are Konatsu's evil step family. One day, Rama and his dad and Happosai go to the evil step family's place, which is, I think it's called like the Red Hot Inn or something. Something like that. Something shady. Something super shady like that, okay? And they go and they go and they're so horrified by how ugly the step family is, I guess, that they destroy their home or something like that. It was something like that. Just trust me, okay? Alright, so they destroyed their home business. And the step family sends Konatsu after RANMA? Question mark. Okay, hey, let me move this to somewhere where it's a little more readable. Okay. Okay, so Konatsu goes to fight RANMA, and it's like a whole thing. However, Konatsu is like very poor and very sad. Ukyo gives Konatsu some food. Okay? And like, let's Konatsu. Hold on, let me draw a better arrow. Okay? Let's Konatsu work at her okonomiyaki restaurant. Okay? So Ukyo gives Konatsu food and a part-time job making less than minimum wage. Therefore, Konatsu, wait, do I have enough room? Yeah. Konatsu falls in love with her. It is one-sided because, like, when is the love ever returned in RANMA? There's like 2 couples that actually end up together. You know what I mean? It's all for silliness, I guess. All love is unrequited, as the TV trope said. Okay? But, however, this is enough to make Konatsu fall in love with Ukyo. And Ukyo, again, is not sure how she feels about this. It's like, wow, another lady, question mark, has fallen in love with me. However, it turns out that Konatsu was born as a boy and raised as a female ninja by the stepsisters. It just so happens that Konatsu is like the hottest of all the stepsisters, and like that's why Konatsu's stepsisters hate Konatsu, okay? So I'm even reluctant to give Konatsu pronouns at this point. Like, why do we care? Konatsu's cute, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But anyway, Konatsu is a kunoichi who is in love with Ukyo and works for minimum wage at her restaurant. This is a pretty good chart so far. Did I miss anybody? Let me zoom out and admire my masterpiece. Holy crap. I am a genius! Yes! Okay. So the other important thing, do you want to have the end of the manga spoiled for you or not? Because there's like some other characters and stuff. But I want to spoil that. Like, I want you to discover the joy of reading RANMA for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of RANMA. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to have the ending spoiled for you? Have you seen the ending? I know it's like 30 years old, so it doesn't really matter. Up to you, Chad. Do you want to have the ending spoiled? Okay, well, if you don't want to be spoiled, I guess you should go, and I'll miss you. Bye! Have a great night. I will now proceed to spoil the end of Ranma 1/2. So, I need something to put in this corner here. Nikki, someone old? Oh, I feel you, Nikki. I'm more than someone old. I'm old. I'm like legit old. Okay. Alright, let's use this corner for the... Okay, Nikki! Thank you for coming! Bye! I'll see you at my next stream, which is maybe Friday, but I don't know yet. Yay! Okay. Okay. So, one day... How does this start? Shampoo gets kidnapped or something. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so somebody comes around to the cat cafe and starts like beating up or kidnapping people who have fallen in Jusenkyo for some reason. Okay, and here is, by the way, I drew the Jusenkyo guide earlier. Do I have room to draw this other character next to the Jusenkyo guide? Is my question. Okay. Wow, Jusenkyo's really small. Okay, so here's the Jusenkyo guide, and here is, I'll have to zoom in a lot for this, you understand. Jusenkyo guide also is in trouble, I believe, because he sends his little daughter, who's very cute, okay? She comes all the way from China to get help for Rama and the gang. Okay, this is her. Okay, and her name is Plum. Okay. And yeah, she needs help from these guys because there's like these evil phoenixes. I know, I love phoenixes. Why would they ever be evil? But in this case, in this particular case, right, there is these evil phoenixes on a mountain? Question mark? Exclamation point? Above Jusenkyo. Okay? Above Jusenkyo. And they are stealing all the water for some reason from Jusenkyo. Everybody's like, oh my god, if we can't go back to Jusenkyo, we can't get cures for our curses. And also, I don't know why we didn't do this like 3 or 4 years ago or however long ago it was that we got curses from Jusenkyo. But we are just now realizing that we could probably just dip back in the stream of drowned man or woman and like be normal again. And we're just really thinking about this now. Okay? But they're like, we gotta go save Jusenkyo. So they do. And they fight these evil phoenix people. There's like, okay, there's this guy, Saffron. Prince. Saffron. And he has like a lady. What's her name? Kima? Something like that. This is like at the end of the Ranma manga, you understand, while Rumiko Takahashi is like warming up for Inuyasha, basically. She's going full on fantasy plotline with this now. Okay, so Kima, like, brainwashes Shampoo and also like other lackeys. I don't know. Okay, so like, so they end up fighting with everybody. Okay, I gotta give her at least some eyes. There we go. Okay, and she brainwashes Shampoo to be evil and fight Rama, but also Shampoo tries to seduce Rama. It's like a whole thing. Okay, so boop, 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 line here. Okay, she uses like a brainwashing technique. Brainwashes Shampoo. Okay, they figure out how to cure it by, like, making her look in a mirror after she hatches from an egg or something. It makes sense in context, okay? But then Akane, like, fights them too. She's going to help Rama. Okay, and they're fighting. Okay. Akane picks a fight with them to help Ranma. Also, they drowned Akane in a spring to trick Ranma. It doesn't make sense when I say it like that, but it will if you read the manga, which you should do. Okay. Akane picks a fight with them to help Ranma, blah, 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 and she shrivels up into a human raisin. But she is saved by true love, and they live happily ever after. Wait, I have to move this here. Except, not exactly, because all the other fiancés crash her and Rama's wedding. And also, no one gets cured, but it's funnier that way, okay? It is funnier if everybody turns into a duck or cat or pig or whatever for the rest of their lives. Honestly, here's my personal take. I feel like Ryoga would choose to stay as a pig now that there's a woman who loves him for being a pig. I respect that. I respect my speculative version of Ryoga's decision to remain a pig. Okay. Also, some other side characters, you know, that I could mention. Let's see. Pantyhose Taro has a rival of his own who's mad at him. So I'll show you her. Rival. And her name is, wait for it. Ugh. Yeah, I'll remember her name eventually. Anyway, she's like a maiden from like China/Tibet, and she fell into a spring that turns her into an Ashura. And what the heck is her name? I'll remember it eventually. Wait for it. Oh god, I need to look this up. Oh, I'm so old, you all. My memory is failing me. What is her name? I'll remember eventually. Anyway, also, okay, so Kuno gets a suitor at one point. Where is he? Okay, there he is. Kuno gets a suitor, but it's like very much kind of a little bit one-sided. Okay, but this becomes interesting because... Okay, she is a cheerleader. She is a martial arts cheerleader. And she falls in love with Kuno because he gave her a band-aid. Okay, her name is Mariko. Alright, and she falls in love with Kuno. In love with Kuno because he gave her a band-aid. And wants to beat Ranma girl at cheerleading. But of course it's not normal cheerleading. It's martial arts cheerleading, like you do, okay? You gotta have a little weirdness. Can't just be normal cheerleading. So therefore, Mariko is rivals with girl Ranma and only girl Ranma. She doesn't even know boy Ranma exists. Honestly valid. Okay? Rival. They are rivals at cheerleading. Also that kind of culminates in a funny way because Ranma is like losing at the cheerleading competition and Akane disguises herself as like a kendo team member to help Ranma win the martial arts cheerleading competition. And Ranma's like, thank you, mysterious guy, I love you, haha. Turns out that guy was Akane. Wow. So then, you know, Ranma confessed love to Akane in front of the whole school by accident. That was a fun time. Okay, let me look. Pantyhose Taro. Who is the girl who fights him in that one chapter? Looking up the fandom wiki. Good times. I can remember a lot of things, but not everything. Well, first of all, I got Peihou's Taro completely wrong. Let me fix him. Let me fix this weirdo. Okay, he's got short hair actually. It's just like kind of fluffy. I don't know. It's got like woo woo. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, Rouge. That's her name. Oh my god. Okay. So Peihou's Taro is rivals with Rouge. Okay, let's give her like a nice sorry or something. There we go. And then she like literally crashes the Tenno's house, like literally crashes through the ceiling because you know that's the way it goes. Let's see. So we got Mariko. We've got any other rivals that I want to cover at this time? Oh yeah. Well, Nabiki low-key goes on a date with some guy. Okay. Wait a minute. But they're more like rivals. Okay. Let's see. Nabiki, Tendo. And I gotta look her up. And that guy she went on a date with that one time. But it wasn't really a date. It was like a martial arts cheaping out contest. Because like I said, everything can be a martial arts. Literally anything can be a martial arts. So let's see. Relationships. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, they don't even mention him in her wiki article? What is wrong with you people? What about the cheaping out contest? Oh, what's this guy's name? I don't even know. He has like a ventriloquist dummy. Let me see if I look up dummy. Guy with ventriloquist dummy. That's gonna be his name. Unless, yeah, no, I'm not really getting any good results. Okay, let's just call him guy with ventriloquist dummy. Okay. Yeah. Guy with ventriloquist dummy. Okay? And this guy becomes like rival / one night date with Nabiki. Rival / date of Nabiki. Okay? There we go. There's the guy with the ventriloquist dummy. Let's see, have I covered everything and everybody? We got Moose, we got Kalo, we got the Golden Pair. They really only show up for one arc in the manga, but they kind of came back in some fillers and movies of the old anime. Let's see. I feel like that's a lot of the... Oh, there's one other guy. Okay. One other guy we should talk about. One other character that, like, stands out to me in my memory. Okay. And he's, like, popular with the ladies, you know, who draw on Pixiv, all the RANMA characters looking like Tumblr sexy men or whatever. Okay. So there's this guy. He's got, like, an army outfit, as far as I remember. Right. His name is Kumon, I think. Okay, and he wants to steal Ranma's mom, okay? He pretends to be the real Ranma so he can live with Ranma's mom because, I don't know, I guess he just wants a mom. And he, like, stole a technique, like a super dangerous technique to fight Ranma with, and that's, like, a whole thing. So, therefore, he is rivals with Ranma because, okay, go back to purple. He wants to steal Ranma's mom. Okay? Did I get that right? Did it come up? Where did that even type? I don't think I typed it anywhere. Come on. Okay. There we go. He wants to steal Ranma's mom. Okay. I think now I've covered... I think I've covered most of the characters. I can't think of anybody that I have forgotten. If I did, someone will comment later and be like, oh my god, Steph, how could you... Oh, you know what? Okay. There are a couple like side characters. Let me just draw them in the picture, just because. Because they are, I think they're both in the manga and the anime, so I should cover them. They're just like Rama and Akane's friends from school, but I would be remiss if I did not draw them. Friends from school. You got this guy. I don't know which one is which, honestly, but let's say this guy. Okay, you got Hiroshi, Daisuke, oh, I forgot about somebody else important. Okay, Hiroshi, Daisuke, and then you got, like, I don't know again which one is which. They're very nondescript, regular, everyday people that Rama kind of just, like, hang out with at school. Okay, you got, then, like, what are the names? Yuka, and the other one. We're just gonna call her the other one. The other one. But also, who else goes to school but this creepy weirdo? Wait. Okay. He's kind of a forgettable guy. You can't blame me, right? I think that's what he looks like. Close enough. He's got, like, he uses straw dolls to put curses on people. Okay, we'll give him a hammer. Okay, this little dude's name is Hikaru Gosun Kugi. Okay, and he is a occult weird kid. No one wants to hang out with him. Okay, and he also, just like every other guy in school, to be honest, is in love with, guess who? Akane. Okay, yeah. So let's try and find how to draw that arrow. Oh boy, this is a big canvas. Okay, Hikaru Gosun Kugi is in love with Akane, who doesn't hate him again, but it's just like she friend zones all of the guys. You know what I mean? What is the color for being friend zoned? Green? Okay. So yeah, she friend zoned him, and she friend zoned Ryoga, basically. Friend zoned. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you know, Akane is a nice girl, but she only has eyes for one person, and that person is Ranma. Even though she wouldn't admit it because she's violent and a tsundere. You know what I mean? She's like one of the original tsunderes, you know what I mean? So yeah. It'll work out for them. I believe in it. And if you get a chance to watch the new Ranma 1/2 anime, I would recommend it because it's just silly. It's silly and fun. You know? It's a lot. It's silly and fun. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. I need to go. Okay, so I was gonna go buy some cat litter today earlier, but the road to the store was blocked off. So now I think I might have to go to like the shady convenience store down the street to get some cat litter for my cat. Or I could go first thing in the morning because I know for a fact she already did her business today. But in conclusion, Ranma is great, and you should watch it, and then you should tell me how much you liked it. Look at this beautiful lady voiced by Hayashi Megumi, my most favorite seiyuu in the entire world. I gotta zoom in, right? And then, you know, the boy Ranma is played by the very legendary Kappei Yamaguchi, of course. So that's like a fun thing, and they're both really into it. They like copy each other to sound alike, and Kape Yamaguchi loves the show so much that actually he named his daughter after Akane. So I don't know. I feel like that's like a testament to the love that the actors have for this show and still have for this show. If you go to Twitter I think it's on the official Ranma 1/2 Twitter, there's like a picture of Akane's actress and Ranma's actor posing like the characters from the manga. Like they're still so into it, and it's 30 years later, and that just really warms my heart. You know what I mean? Like seeing people enjoy something that's just like so enduring and so long. And not everything has aged well, obviously, but you know, the fact still stands that it's a very beloved manga by a very beloved creator, and I really hope that you will give it a shot and then tweet at me about it, okay? Yay! Alright. Yay! That concludes my conclusion for tonight. Ranma's cute. Thanks for coming. Bye! Where's my ending screen? Oh yeah.
熊の子の子の子スタッフタンタン熊の子の子の子スタッフタンタン熊の子の子の子スタッフタンタン熊の子の子の子スタッフタンタン